Does real estate marketing work to sell your property faster? That's the question we're answering today. My name is Hani Faraj with Remax, Crest, and I want to answer this question, which is, does property marketing actually get more people to look at a property and therefore eventually sell it? And the answer is yes, it does. I've been doing this for 12 years, and before that, I worked for this developer. This is actually how I got licensed. I was pulled into a meeting for this realtor in North Van, and he's like, "Hey, come help me with this." I, at the time, used to work for this marketing company that was assisting huge brands like MGM, Oprah's own network. I think some of our clients were like Monster Energy, Red Bull, like huge brands, honestly. And what we did is we ended up, I put in all the marketing that I knew about, and I said, this is what we should do to sell your project. He had 2 projects, one in Fairview, one in North Van, and within a couple months, both projects were sold out. And it was not a crazy market. It was the same market we're in now, which is pretty slow here in the lower mainland of Vancouver. And what happened was the developer's like, "Hey man, you should get your license, because like whatever you're doing is pretty amazing." So long story short, I ended up getting into the marketing world, and I started doing more than most people, and I found that it really did yield me results. And the marketing could be as simple as hosting an open house and just mailing everybody in the neighborhood and telling them, "Hey, I have an open house," or it could be as simple as a social media post, or as simple as putting it on all the different marketplaces out there, whether it's Kijiji, Craigslist, things like that. I have 37 things that I do for every property, and I find that I have historical data, actual irrefutable data, that every time we list a property, we get more than the next guy, even if it's in a declining market. And I know I have lots of friends that are real estate agents, and they do tons of other marketing, but I feel like you do all of them, and you hope and pray for the best. And today you might get your buyer from this area, tomorrow it might come from Facebook, the other day it might come from Instagram, some other person might come from YouTube, but I literally have seen it all. I've seen it come from all different areas, and it works. It's kind of crazy how it works and things like that. So I really do believe, I'm a big believer in doing mass media marketing for your listings, okay? And depends on what kind of property it is. I've done mail outs to developers, I've done mail outs to realtors, I've done mail outs to all kinds of different people, and it turns out they do work in different variations. So that's why you got to do them all. It's called omnipresence marketing, and all that means is that you're everywhere and anywhere that anybody is looking for a product, for your product would be looking. Think about people like Coca-Cola and Apple. Like, they spend money even though everybody knows about their product, but they need to stay top of mind. It's called top of mind awareness. So I hope that's helpful. If you're ever wondering what kind of marketing we do to sell our homes, feel free to contact me. I'm Hani Faraj with Remax, Crest. I'd love to be part of your journey. Thank you and have a good day. Cheers, bye.